But as we develop, a new system needs to be set in place, where new generations can flourish with people working in tandem. The current state of the world gives a true example of how the healthcare system has failed many in need. You might think this ongoing situation is dreadful or devastating, being that you can't go out and go hang out with your friends or go to internships or go to camps. But what if these circumstances was our way of life? Minus the electronics, mask, a sufficient home, food, or even filtered water. This holds true in many developing countries. This indifference is not the fault of one person, but the world collectively. We have set our future generations up for failure by constantly repeating ourselves and wasting time over petty disputes when a compromise can be reached. Why waste time building walls when you need bridges? We must have solidarity because we are only as strong as we are united when we, as weak as we are divided. J.K. Rowling said that. With that, we have made major leaps in improving maternal and child health care, yet at least half the world's population are still without medical help. Medical care should be accessible for everyone. It is a basic human need that is seen as a privilege but should be a right. Each year, more than 2 million children die from preventable diseases such as malaria, measles, tuberculosis, and HIV. Of those 2 million, 1 million of those children could be saved if enough money goes towards expanding immunizations. If this attitude is kept, we could make even larger strides and possibly eradicate all diseases that constantly rip children away from their families each year. For the US, it is currently 34th in life expectancy. In comparison, Japan is one of the highest. Why is there such a disparity between Japan and US? Japan has free healthcare. If we emulate successful countries like Japan, we can evolve and come closer to a world where proper measures can be taken against preventive diseases and plagues can be quelled sooner. However, I want to talk about the preparedness of the world. Humankind has survived the plague of Justinian, the Black Death, the Spanish flu, which brings me to today, the novel coronavirus. If we have gone through all these plagues and pandemics, we can certainly traverse the barriers that COVID-19 has and is currently throwing at us, and I praise that for us. But this situation should be acknowledged as a lesson to be learned and not ignored as it has been throughout history. This problem being that we use methods from the 18th century to keep us safe. Masks are only effective when everyone uses them. Social distancing is only effective when everyone follows them. All these methods are left in our hands and unbelievably outdated. We have technology at our literal fingertips and self-driving cars, but we can't seem to develop methods that will keep everyone safe. The current guidelines are good enough, but what the world needs is security. The guidelines will work. Not by chance that everyone uses it or follows it, or by luck that you don't contract it, but by certainty that it works. Many more diseases like the coronavirus will emerge in the future, all over the country, but the preparedness of the world will determine whether the world will allow it to fester into an obstacle or cure it. Thank you.